Hey mama, welcome to Your Purpose Poppin'. I'm Danielle, and this is your bite-sized boost to reset your mindset, release the chaos, and step back into your day with purpose and peace. Over the next few minutes, we'll get refocused, refreshed, and realigned. So let's get to it. Okay, mamas. So today we are going to talk about something that was building on last week's episodes about ways to be present. I gave you a question. Of course, I'm going to give you a question again today to think about before our next episode. But I want to build on how we become present. And one of the biggest ways to become present in our moments with our children in whatever we're doing is to start practicing gratitude. It's to start practicing gratitude. This will bring a presence and it will also bring a joy that you will be able to tap into and find no matter what is going on. And I have a quote here that I want to read, and it's from Brother David Steindl-Rast. Brother David Steindl-Rast. And it says, "In daily life, we must see that it is not happiness that makes us grateful. It is gratefulness that makes us happy." So in daily life, this is all day, every day, right? The things that we go through, the things that we are going through, the things that are happening to us, around us, no matter what is going on, we must see that it is not happiness that makes us grateful, but it's gratefulness that makes us happy. Okay, I believe this to my core. I believe that we get to be happy because we are grateful. That yes, there can be moments of happiness here or there, right? Those can happen whether or not you're grateful or not. But to actually live happy, to have that happiness or the joy that we always talk about, you have to be grateful. You have to have a grateful heart. And we can do that and find that in any given moment of any day. We can find gratefulness in any situation, no matter what the situation is. Now, sometimes it takes a little distance from the situation. It takes a little perspective, but I want to challenge you to think about how you can be grateful even in the chaos, even in the out of control, even in the hot mess, right, of mom life, how you can choose to be grateful even in that moment. And I'm going to ask you to do something kind of hard, okay? It's going to be challenging for you to probably do this. But I want you to take a moment where you are feeling out of control, where you are feeling chaos. Now, last week, I asked you to think about those times, right? And then we grew and expanded on that and how you can become present in those moments. But I want you to think back to that time or wait for another time that might come in the near future where you are feeling that out of control feeling. And think about something that you can be grateful for even in that moment. Just get curious with yourself. Take a moment, and you might not be able to do this inside the moment, especially if this is something new to you, right? If you've never done this before, you're probably not going to be able to, in the moment, sit there and think about, okay, what am I grateful for in the midst of, this chaos, in the midst of, somebody dropping and breaking something. And let's just say, you now have an entire glass of milk all over the floor, as well as broken glass. It's happened to me multiple times where something like that has happened. And in that moment, you may not be able to sit there and think, what can I be grateful for in this moment? But I'm telling you, I now can be in a moment like that and think of the positive, like not just like a silver lining type of a thing. I'm not just talking about like being able to look past everything. I'm actually talking about being able to be grateful in that kind of a moment. And it's not something that is just going to come innately to you. It's something that you're going to have to practice. But I am going to challenge you to start to get curious and ask yourself the question, what can I be grateful for in this moment? Or if you're looking back at it, what could I have been grateful for in that moment, right? To really open up your mind and get curious and open up to the perspective that you can have some control in those situations. Even when things feel out of control, you can actually take back some control if you will think in this way, which being present and getting control back are two of the things that we as moms wish for probably the most, right? They're two of the top things anyway. Maybe not the top two, but two of the top, I would say 3 to 5, right? Things that we want back is control and also our ability to be present in the moment. And I want that so much for you. It's why I do what I do. So we're going to get and dig deeper into this on Thursday and practicing gratitude and how to do that and what it looks like. And it's really building on last week's episodes as well. So go back and listen to those if you haven't, and go to the website, prioritizewithpurpose.com, prioritizewithpurpose.com, where you can schedule a call with me to go deeper into this kind of work. And then on Thursday, we are going to go deeper on gratitude and how to tap into that so that you can have that happiness that I know you want and you yearn for. And we're going to talk about how gratefulness will help you to get that back into your daily life. Okay. So I will meet you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, Mama. If so, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and then hit share and send this to a mom who needs this in her day. I'll meet you right here on Thursday. Keep smiling, y'all.